kama kuna hiyo rubbish moja ya body count. Na vijana
ni rubbish.
Acheni kuuliza wasichana ati umekuwa na wasichana wangapi. Why are you asking? Then if you know what you do, then if you know what do you do with that information?
Now you know whether it is your divine nini?
Divine masculine.
No. Unajua wanaume tukiulizwa body counts dunia kidogo tena itafungwa kidogo. Unanielewa?
Ufai kuuliza dem amekuwa na wasichana.
Sasa unamuuliza wa nini? Because that information might haunt you. It's those toxic things that watu tena wanaanza kuambiana huko. Sasa ati wewe hata unasijui nini. My friend, I was in a phase of my life huko mtaani. Can I say it on TV? Utaedit?
Sema.
It's called the office. You understand? Unaelewa hiyo kuna watu sasa hiyo ka period it's kana kuanganika discovery. Unanielewa? I'm not saying it's important or it's not important.
It's practice.
Because kuna watu pia ingia hiyo ka face wanakaa for the rest of their lives. They don't get it out of it.
Tena na shanga ulitoka.
Yes, but that information inafaa kwa ni msee akwambie. Si wewe ushinde ukiuza DM yako tumekuwa na wase wangapi. Ni yeye kama atafeel kuambia by the way, and that should come a long time. Unaweza taka kuambiwa kama umesample ama kama hujasample. Nimekuuliza hiyo information unaweza taka kuambiwa kama umechangamuka ama kama hujachangamuka. Because how you make the decision in those two situations is different.
Before.
If you are told kama mtu anaweza kuambia before. Sasa ujiondoe. Si ndio ujiondoe juu umesikia hiyo count ni noma. Alafu umesample na usikie iko sawa sana. Alafu sasa uambiwe hiyo story. Will it change your decision?
Hapo msee urepent because juu kuna and we'll get to this. Niliambiwa na pastor Mr. T by the way. Mr. T alikuwa anatuexplainia. Wasa wanasema ni bro yako by the way. Mnafamfanyiwe DNA test. Kila si ndio wanafanana na mnaongea the same. Mr. T alikuwa anasema mtu yote umewahi sample. Ile siku ya kuchomeka. Wewe hata ulisample mtu mmoja but amesampuliwa na watu 50. Nyinyi mnaingia kwa line moja. As long as unaget mnapanga laini so sijui dhambi zako zingine kama zitakuredeem. But sampling inamaanishanga kuna mstari ile siku.
So Solomon atatokea na watu wangapi?
Solomon si labda hata ndio Yesu ajarudi juu kesi yake bado. Manze.
Unajua hizi stories za heaven. Unajua stories za heaven. Me always say I'm very spiritual, I'm religious.
Hata ni poa mmepatana hapa wawili ata explain story size.
Yes, but stories za heaven wase tena kidogo wasituambie. To preach your gospel. Unajua heaven tushaambiwa kutakuwa na judgment, kutakuwa kila sasa unajua kesi za watu wa China peke yao kesi zao zitasikizwaje? Unanielewa? Wako 1.8 billion. Unaona so ni kama watu watakuwa wamewekwa wapi hizi kesi zote zikihappen? That is one question, logical question. Haya, tunaambiwa wale huko wakiimba na nguo za white, pale kuna watu wengine wanachomeka. Na shetani anageuza watu na fork. Nakwambia tu hujachomeka na kwa hii side nyingine.
Kama wewe ni mshikaki.
So, we have been told so many stories. I think I cannot comment on heaven issues because I don't know what will happen.
I think it's because you're not sure you are going there.
No. Wala nikwambie.
You're scared.
Msee, ukisoma Biblia inasema ukifanya makosa, ukirepent, unajua si ati we are forgiven by human beings. It's God who forgives the sins. So I don't know what you talk to God with. You don't know what Yusuf, who is a Muslim, talk to his God with. You don't know Patel, what he tell his cow. Right? Unanielewa? Na ujui Buddhist anaambia mtu aje. So let's all pursue our religious causes but with a sense of logic and direction. Hata msee yani tukiambia watu pale mtaani usidanganye watu tena because ndio unaona kuna radicalization of some churches zinaambia wasee kitu fulani zinaharibu mpaka nyumba za watu, marriage za watu, biashara za watu because you are pursuing a path to go to heaven ukikosea watu wengine wengi. Unanielewa? So it's a catch 22. Lakini heaven tutaenda tukifika huko everyone I'm telling you will be surprised including the pastors.
Haya, ndakushikia hapo kidogo tu, ndakurudisha hapo tena. But you are also very spiritual, and you approach spiritualism from a very different perspective. I have someone who is limiting her body count. I know someone alisema ataki kupitisha watu watatu. She's very specific. Like anataka dhambi anaweza handle. So what's your perspective on soul ties?
My perspective on soul ties, first of all, sijui kama, like, I don't know whether you guys engage with astrology. Na zodiac signs, okay? That is the easiest way to put it. So personally, what I believe in when it comes to soul ties, everyone as soul ties are supposed to help you. Vitu zenye unasikizanga sijui ati my soulmate, my twin flames. These are people who are supposed to help you on this planet. And soulmate si mtu moja, and a soulmate can be your sister, a soulmate can be your teacher, or it can be a sexual partner. But now, when it comes to sexual partners and relationships, keeping your body count down doesn't help in anything. As a matter of fact, keeping your body count down or having excess, too much sex is a terrible spiritual practice, and less sex is also a terrible spiritual practice.
Please. No. Ebu rudi nyuma kidogo.
When you have too much overindulgence in sex, it's not good for your spiritual health.
What's the average? How many times? So that's, we gauge ourselves.
Ngoja. Wenye dhambi, nauliza, ikifika ni too much, is it with one person, ama many people ndio too much? Too much in what context?
Too much sex is just like...
Ruka hapa, ruka pale.
Yeah, having sampling. Sex all the... You know people who just, they can't do without sex. They just want to have sex all the time. It's very easy, like, it's very easy to get them to be horny and act on their horniness, even when it comes with siblings. Like people who they don't have boundaries.
As in, when you're horny on
boundaries. Huh?
When you're four-wheel drive horny.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what that means, but... And then, kuna watu wenye pia hawataki kuhave sex. Wanajipush away from it. And
wanataka lakini hawataki.
Sexuality...
Wengine wanakosa.
Sexuality... True. But you know, there is masturbation as well. So you can always, hata kama unakosa ku have people, you can always self-service. But then
it's not evil.
No. Actually, sexuality is the same as creativity.
Is a man who was killed by God.
No. Kunyonga ni creativity.
Sexuality, when you can express yourself in spirituality, to be able to express yourself sexually, that is what is called divine feminine as a woman. To be able to express yourself sexually, authentically, and just be a sexual being. There's so much energy that comes from sexuality. And one of it is creativity. That's why you see artists. When you see ukiona tabia za ma-artists, ukiona matabia zao and their sexuality, there's some artists who really indulge in some sick stuff and crazy stuff that maybe you can't get yourself to be in. But it's because, like, so many people draw creativity from sexuality. And naturally, in nature, sexuality and creativity are one and the same thing. Sexual people are very creative people.
Now you know the problem.
But then when you overindulge, you are again, deplete your own energy. When you overindulge in sex, especially when you're just having sex for the sake of it, hauna anything behind it.
So without ukiingia mzima kama bishop, you're very creative now. Like you retain all the energy.
Sasa, when you don't use your sexual energy again, your creativity becomes dormant.
Sasa ndio Jaymo anauliza how frequently.
Sasa how frequently you should, wewe mwenyewe ndio determine, because
so
control. We know we have self-control. Na wewe mwenyewe najua umewahi stop mara mingi. Watu wengi wamewahi stop mara mingi. Hiyo the urge to sometimes just stop yourself because you know it's not a good idea. Then when you have the ability to stop yourself, then you can always stop yourself. Especially sex, having sex should always have something at the back of it. Like, you shouldn't just be going around having sex. Why are you having sex in the first place? What kind of energies do you want?
You must support your sex with.
What type of energy are behind it? What are you trying to nurture? What are you trying to manifest even when you're having sex with yourself? because sex is energy. Sex, you know, emotions that come after orgasm are the same as emotions that we when we speak. All these things exist up there as energy.
That's why people talk too much.